Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Living Large Las Vegas. My name is Kobe Sherlock, and today, back in the lab, Mr. Derek Parent. Derek, say hello to everybody.
Hello, hello.
Guys, today we get to come right back at you here. We're live on Facebook, and we brought a really cool friend of ours today, Miss Shannon Proctor. Shannon Proctor is the Executive Director of American Lung Association right here in Nevada. Shannon, say hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Guys, so Shannon is awesome for us in two ways. One, obviously, we get to do something really cool with you once a year that we cherish here in our office specifically. But also, you're just awesome, and I appreciate every way that you show up for us. It's been a really cool run.
Thank you, thank you. You guys are awesome partners.
So,
awesome.
Obviously, we are super passionate about Scale the Strat. And before we get to Scale the Strat, can you tell the listeners a little bit about yourself, kind of your background, and how we got here today with American Lung?
Sure. So I've been with the American Lung for a little over a year. Been in nonprofit for probably going on 20 years now. Don't want to date myself, but so been in there for a while. Love working for the American Lung Association. It is definitely a passion project for me. I have family members who battle with asthma, COPD. I've lost family members to pulmonary fibrosis, lung cancer. And so this is a fight that I'm in with everybody. And I think that we have one of the most amazing events here in Las Vegas, which is Scale the Strat. So happy to be a part of it and happy to let the community know more.
You know, with Scale the Strat, last year was my first time getting involved. And for me, it was so much fun, but it was so much bigger than even the experience. When Derek first invited me to the breakfast, that was really my first introduction.
Yeah.
Okay.
And went to the breakfast and was immediately moved. My great-grandmother also dealt with emphysema, and so that was right at home for me. She raised me till I was about 6 years old when I was later adopted by my father. But also, my other grandmother on the other side of my family passed away with lung disease, and so it hit right at home for us.
Right.
And so when Derek introduced it, not only was it, obviously just an incredible amount of fun, but, there was a lot to really stand behind for me in the community. Dee, how did you get involved with American Lung originally?
I was introduced by a friend of mine, and we got invited to a breakfast, kind of similar. And then, for me, it wasn't, for me, it became, because I'm asthmatic, right? So it's very difficult to breathe, especially, it seems to get worse and worse over the last,
Exactly.
couple of years. I don't want to say the older you get, but I just say it's difficult. But having difficulty breathing really hit home when I was at the breakfast, and I got to really pick a nonprofit that I could be super passionate about. Last year we did it. We did Scale the Strat. We had a team together. This year our team is a little bigger, right? And every year as we do this, we get bigger and bigger. I think for people to know about air quality, like you said, lung disease is real. My grandmother died from it and so forth. But to get it involved in something like this it's been it's an honor. And climbing up, there's 108 stories, 108 stories, and 1,455 stairs is if you're thinking about it, like a time you get in the middle of that building, your chest start to really get that burn, right?
Yeah.
So I think anyone that wants to come on and join us for Scale the Strat, it's an amazing opportunity to scale the Strat. Once, so anyone that knows the old Stratosphere is now called the Strat, and it's 108 stories.
Yes.
And they only open it up once a year for this event. There's no other event that I can think of at all that the Stratosphere or the Strat will open up for it. So it's an amazing opportunity, one, to see the inside of a casino, or inside of one of the I know people that have been here their whole lives, and they said they used to use that Stratosphere as their pinpoint of how to get home.
Exactly. It was a landmark, right?
Yeah.
Stratosphere is there. You got to go that way, right? Yeah.
Literally a part of the historic layout of what is Las Vegas.
It is. And then the gentleman who was a structural engineer for it, Wright Engineer, invited me to the breakfast, and now Brent Wright, I believe, he sits on the board now.
Yeah, he's actually the chairperson for the Scale the Strat committee, and he is on our board. And he's an integral part of what we do for Scale the Strat and for the organization.
We had Brent here once before. A lot of fun. Brent's awesome.
He's an awesome guy.
Also very inspiring, you know, and what he's up to. But tell me how Scale the Strat came about, because as a 1-year participant, like I feel like I can do it every year for the rest of my life. So tell me how it kind of started.
Is. So Scale the Strat is one of the American Lung Association's Fight for Air climbs. And so Derek touched on it. Like when you're in that building, after a while, you start to feel what people who struggle to breathe feel on a daily basis. So it is a Fight for Air climb. So not only is it a fundraiser for the American Lung Association, but it brings awareness in a way that I think is unique. How many other illnesses or diseases can you experience without having it? And so Fight for Air climb, you get in that tower and you get short of breath and you start to understand what people battle daily. And another thing that we try to bring awareness to through Scale the Strat and our other events is that if you have lungs, you can develop a lung disease. It's not a smoker's issue. It's not, 100% genetic. We are all susceptible to lung disease, environmental factors, everything. I mean, especially here in the Valley, we're uniquely at risk just because of the air quality here in the Valley. So the Fight for Air climb, Scale the Strat, came about 12 years ago. This is our 12th year. And it is one of the most notable Fight for Air climbs with the American Lung Association. We're definitely one of the top 10 events. We need to be number one. There's no other strat. Yeah. And there's only one Las Vegas, right? And everybody wants to come here. Everybody knows Las Vegas. We should have people from around the world come in to Scale the Strat, right? People know the strat. They know the Las Vegas Strip. And whether it's a bucket list item, whether it's just something you want to tackle from a fitness perspective, or whether you have a connection to lung disease, or just want to come out and have a fun time, the strat, touches all those. So come out and do it.
So I agree with you 100%. We should be the number one. I really love being a part of it, and I know with you being a part of it, eventually it'll be number one. Especially with your drive, I see what you do for this community. But we were getting last year. We were warming up to get up there, and there was a team from Mexico. Oh man, who actually scaled the strat in like 7 minutes or something, that he has like the record or whatever. But just to see listen, it's for a great cause, American Lung Association. For the quality, also, I don't mean to jump around, but the city of Clark County is involved in it now.
Yes,
which they weren't previously involved in it.
No, this is the first year that they've joined us for the Fight for Air climb, Scale the Strat, and it's the Department of Air Quality. Yeah. So it's great to have them at the table. They've been great new partners for us, and I think with our newfound partnership on all things, we can start to move the needle on air quality here in Las Vegas and make sure that we have clean air to breathe for all and for generations.
That helps dramatically with the analytics of really the air quality. And
they were literally at our table for the breakfast, and she was super passionate about being a part of it with Clark County. So I'm excited about that partnership as well.
Exactly.
Yeah. So to go back where I was going with this, just to see the amount of people from different countries, not even different states of the United States, but different countries that were here to do this stratosphere.
It was awesome. We had Mexico, we had people from Canada, we had a couple of folks from England who came over, and they loved it. And they were reaching out to us this year before we ever reached out to them, saying, hey, when Scale the Strat, we want to come back. So it's been an amazing response to just trying to get the word out about Scale the Strat. People are really responding, which is great.
It's a great event. I mean, it truly is.
It's a lot of fun.
So our goal this year is to raise $335,000.
$335,000. We are getting close. So we broke the $200,000 mark.
Let's go.
60%.
Yeah. We're at about with some pledges we just got in today. We're probably at about $212,000. So we have a little bit of way to go. There's still spots for people to register. And even on the day of, so even if you don't make up your mind until February 23rd, you can come out to the Strat and sign up to Scale the Strat that day. We don't turn folks away. We do have a maximum, so the Strat will allow us 1,000 climbers on February 23rd.
What are we at right now?
We're at just about 900 people registered, but being that this is a fundraising event and there is a fundraising minimum to get on the stairwell, a lot of people kind of fall off, so we register more than 1,000 people just to make sure we get 1,000 in the stairwell.
You know what strikes me is this is probably one of the greatest Valentine's gifts that you can give your significant other.
Exactly.
Right? I mean, the opportunity you would to present your wife or your husband with, you know, to sign them up and to get them all paid for and registered to scale the strat. I mean, what a great belated Valentine's gift.
Let's do this together. Yeah, it's awesome. And it's funny you should say that. We actually have a discount code for Valentine's Day. So over the weekend, if you want to share the love and register somebody to scale the strat with you, you just go to scalethestrat.com, start to register them, put in the discount code, share the love, no spaces, all caps. You get a 50% off discount on your registration fee. So that's a $30 registration fee. And then you just use the website to do your fundraising, which is easy peasy.
Yep.
A lot of people this year have been asking folks to donate the 1455. So you're climbing 1455 steps. So give me $14.55 as a donation. And that's been really driving people's fundraising efforts. So
I need you to give me $1,455.
There you go.
Big
Even
game.
better. Even better.
You can just go 14,000.
Hey, let's go.
Right? It's for a good cause. We all need to breathe. We all need clean air, right?
That experience is on the day of. It's one of those where when you start out, you know, and the nerves get to moving, you know, and your team's about to prepare and you're in line and you got cheerleaders around you, people cheering you on, people that have just completed coming out, you know, the energy in that area and that the strat is so awesome. And it's really hard to describe. Fun story though. I remember Derek, I was meeting up with the team. We were all gathering that morning to get our t-shirts, our bibs on. And Derek was right, like right across from us in the hallway is Team Mexico. And as they're warming up and stretching, my head, I'm starting to think like, what in the world am I getting up to? Right. I'm like, how am I going to survive this? These guys look like super athletes.
Right.
But no, you know what? It was incredible. And and side story, another personal feat is at the end. I love that, you know, you can get your results so that it gives you a goal for next year, a personal goal. And then there's a really cool photo booth session. You could take photos, celebrate with everyone. But Jane, when we climbed, Jane was actually pregnant and we had yet to tell anyone.
Oh God.
And so she had a, like, you know, mom finished the race picture that she took at the photo booth. So that's our little Scale the Strat, you know, piece that we hold with us. But yeah, honestly, guys, if you're thinking about doing anything here in February, you want to get involved, come join us, come do it, show up. Have fun and really, and you mentioned Shannon the fundraising minimum. What is the minimum?
So the minimum is $175. Yep.
So that is something that you can achieve.
Yeah. What's the minimum age? Like, what's the?
Because we're at a casino, it is an adult only climb, so it's 18 and over.
18 over.
Yes.
18 and over.
Yes.
So, and of course, if you're younger than 18, start training now.
There you go.
Because when you're 18, you can absolutely join up with us as well.
We have some super competitive people on our team. Dolly, like every day, she's tagging Kobe and I. Like, every day, she's running stairs or doing something at one of the schools. So she's committed to kicking all of our butts.
I love it.
And she's been committed for over a year now since we did this. Since she joined that team last year, that's all she does.
She posted the other day and said 2 weeks out. She was outside running stairs.
Yeah.
Oh, I love her. I got it.
Yeah, her energy is unbelievable. She's on you. We need to talk to and get on the executive team with you because she's a huge inspiration.
And that's what we need.
Yep.
Yeah. Please
so
do.
18 years and older.
We're gonna have to get a trophy, a traveling trophy for you guys. So each year, whoever has the fastest time amongst the group gets to have a little bragging rights in the office.
That's a good idea.
I'm that type. I don't like losing. I mean, I'm not. I had that trophy be here every year.
I heard somebody say the other day we had a team call to prepare. You know, we really, Jane kind of mentioned we're trying to get engaged. It's, we're getting a couple weeks out, so it's time. And somebody was like, oh, my goal is just to beat Kobe. And I was like, whoa.
Well, they set that standard low.
Yeah. I'm like, well, first of all, I'm going to win. I am a professional at this now.
Right?
But I can't wait till I'm passing him in the stairwell. I won't forget.
It'll be all
I can't wait. Someone's goal was just to, wow.
Yeah, they have a small goal.
I mean, you know what? It's for all levels. So, come as, for me, it would be, I just want to finish. Like, I just don't want to tap out, right? So just get me across the finish line and I'd be happy. So, come out and I'm always amazed. People are always shocked when they do it for the first time. They feel like, oh, it'll take me an hour. It's going to take me forever. And then they finish and they're like, wow, I did a really good job. 28 minutes, 30 minutes. I'm like, yeah, that's awesome. And then, of course, there are, the rock stars, people.
7 minutes.
Oh,
7 minutes.
7.
That was you?
No,
Oh, I was like,
a little over 15.
That was our word. 15 is good.
A little over 15, yeah.
I was at 19.
That's good,
yeah.
too.
Thank you.
The
Thank you.
average time, I think, is about 25, 26 minutes.
You're not, you see,
I'm above average.
So I'll give you
There you
guys.
go, right?
So I think anyone that wants to, the Stratosphere 1 is amazing. The climb. But I'll tell you, almost every level, there's somebody there. There's sports with water, air. It's not like you're walking through the casino, guys. You're walking through like the heart of what holds up the Stratosphere. So it's really cool to look at and to do. But I'll tell you, my story was. So I started off a little fast, right? I started off with like a couple of, until I got to around the 10th floor. I said, no, let me go a little slower.
Pace yourself a little bit.
Then all of a sudden I looked up, I'm at like 50. I'm like, why am I doing this? Why did I do this? Right?
I got myself.
Because it started getting, started getting tight. No,
conversation.
Well, no, it wasn't an internal conversation. It was tight. It was like, I should have prepared. I started having all this, I should have prepared. I should have this.
Yeah.
But I tell you, so I get up there, and then you hit the 70 floors, and then when I hit 90, I'm like, yes.
Almost there.
And then as soon as I turned that corner, you saw the guy who was handing out, like, yes. Like, it was great, because you battle with yourself a little bit inside the tunnel. You battle a little bit internal, and then you finish.
Yeah.
But then when it's on your list to do every single year, you start conditioning yourself, your mind for the next year's climb. So I'm grateful it's my second year climb. But I'm mentally and physically prepared to do that now.
Exactly.
But I think it's one of those things where it has difficulty to it, but it's not impossible.
Right.
It's amazing to climb, the view, the people, the energy. Yeah. And, not everyone run. It's funny, not everyone. So not all 1,000 people run at the same time. Yeah. It's very scaled, right? So it starts at 7 a.m.
Yeah, we send up our first wave of climbers at 7 a.m. And each person gets their own start. Like, you're at that start line by yourself. Your only competition is yourself, right? Like you said, you're all in your mind.
That's true.
And so, and you can pass the climber ahead of you if you need to, but, it's all about you in that stairwell. So, I know people form teams. You guys have teams. You train together. But when you get in that stairwell, it really is just you, mind over matter, right? And so, and your time is your time. You're not in competition with anybody, unless you're one of those elite climbers that wants to win and knock out that 7-minute, 13-second record that's going on right now. But other than that, it's all about, it's the accomplishment. It really is. I mean, 1,455 stairs, that's a lot. And to say that I did that, and I did that in 15 minutes, I did that in 19 minutes. It's a huge accomplishment. So, and everybody can do it. And we have great partners. The Strat is amazing. Their staff is there in the tower. We have medical volunteers there in the tower. If you need water, if you need oxygen, if you just need a minute to catch your breath, there are stations that you can do that in the stairwell. And everybody's there to cheer you on and coach you and get you to that finish line. So it's important.
They definitely are. So American Lung, great organization. So I know this is only one fundraiser that you do for the year. Tell us a little bit more about, one, how anyone can get involved with American Lung, even at the level that we got involved, even though we're at the level with Stratosphere or the scale Strat, but how can people get involved in American Lung? How, we really need to spread the word, especially about this air quality. I mean, It seems like when one person is sick in this valley, the whole valley gets sick, right? So for 2 months out of the year, it seems like everyone's sick. So, but I guarantee that has a lot to do with the air quality.
Yeah.
So I think the analytics and the statistics are there when we raise money to pay for these type of tests. But what else do you guys do, or what other events do you do, and how can people get involved with you?
Definitely. We do a walk. So our walk was in November. We did that at Henderson Hospital. Raised a lot of money. It's a community event. We invite everybody who can to come out, walk with us, fight with us. We have community partners out there giving information, and then we share information about what you can do to prevent, lung disease, what you can do if you have asthma or COPD. And we promote our programs. We also do the Breathe fashion show and dinner. And so that's kind of a black tie event, if you will. We did that in April, and I think this year we're looking to do it in June. So that's an opportunity to get dressed up and come out and fight lung disease and fight for clean air. Gosh, these things keep slipping. I think my hair is too.
I didn't know
look
about
great.
that. Yeah. I didn't know about the black tie
I didn't
event.
either.
We
Where
like
are you guys hosting that?
Yeah,
we like bow ties.
it was at Red Rock, and so we're still. I'll get. Well, I'll let you guys know. This year it's looking like it's going to be June 9th, maybe at Red Rock again. But
Okay,
I'll let you
cool.
guys know. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. We actually partner with some local designers that do the show every year. So Stitched Lifestyles,
Yeah,
they
Ricky.
come out. Yeah, Ricky is awesome partner. And so they come out and do the Breathe Fashion Show. And then Ermeline Manos is another local designer, so she does our ladies' fashions for the fashion show. So that's a lot of fun. And then besides events, I mean, we also do our Lung Force Expo, so that's coming up in May. And that's an opportunity where we bring respiratory experts. We bring them in to give information to people who work locally in that field, the latest and greatest tips and what's on the cusp of research and things like that, just what's new in fighting lung disease. And so we invite pulmonary physicians, respiratory therapists to come out and get that information. And then we also have a day that we invite patients and their caregivers to come out and to learn what they can be doing, to have the best quality of life as they battle through their lung disease. And then we have programs that we offer. So we have smoking cessation programs. We have our Better Breathers clubs. We have anything that, you need if you're struggling with lung disease or if you're looking to, quit smoking and start to live a clean air lifestyle. So, and then, with our partnership with the county, hopefully we'll be working on some local clean air stuff with them.
You got to get these kids off vaping.
We're working on that.
Right?
We actually do have a
Can't
program
believe that's
that
a fad.
that we're starting up soon. I can't say a whole lot about it because it's coming out. It's kind of a pilot project, and but hopefully I can come here really soon and announce that. But we're definitely working on that vape epidemic.
Good.
Yeah.
And as I'm hearing you and really the initiatives, and I have to be honest, I didn't know about half of those.
Yeah.
Our involvement is big in the Strat, and I'm excited to know that there's more opportunities there that I've just missed.
Yeah.
But the opportunity maybe for athletes in our town to maybe take part. I feel like it. And again, if you're listening and you have athletes out there, like what better way than to operate with clean lungs?
Exactly.
Like, you need it in your lifestyle. And I think about my future amateur boxer friend here. But no, really, I mean, I think it's important.
Well, it is. I think I would like to see one of the Raiders come out here and beat the 7 minutes. I don't think anyone on that team can beat them. I think we did Las Vegas, the Aces, the girls. I don't, we have the hockey guys, the Golden Knights. I don't think anyone can beat the Mexican national team who did it in 7 minutes. So this is a challenge to all people that are moving to Las Vegas.
Yeah.
So if your athletes come bring the record home.
Right, exactly.
Let the record stay in Vegas. Let's
Great
beat it.
point. I mean, I don't know how many athletes participate now. I know we got incredible involvement from firefighters. I love seeing that.
Oh, the firefighter challenge is amazing.
I mean, they put full gear on.
Full gear climbing in that stairwell. I can't imagine. And their time is pretty fast too.
Is there a Raider that would get in full uniform and climb? If so, come out and join us.
Oh, there you go.
And real quick, when is Scale the Strat?
So Scale the Strat this year is February 23rd. That's a Sunday. Come out and go to scalethestrat.com to register. But if you don't make the decision until that morning and you say,
we'll be there.
You know what, I'm doing it. We will be there. Come on out and register and join us. We'll be there with all of our sponsors and our teams. Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield is our presenting sponsor, so they'll be there handing out some information and some cool stuff. David Wilson's Toyota is another big sponsor of ours, so they come out and do cool raffles, and you can win some cool stuff. And then our partner iHeartRadio is also there, so it'll be a good party.
Yeah,
You should come on.
It was
out.
fun. The music was loud. The music was fun.
Yeah, they make it a good time.
Yeah.
I love it.
Henderson, it was funny you mentioned Henderson Hospital. They're doing amazing work up there. I mean, I saw that walk. It was funny. It was on Fox News. I saw the Fox and 5 News with Henderson, with you guys doing that walk. I did see that. That was
It was an awesome
a
day.
great community event. They do an amazing job up there.
Yeah, very, very involved in the community. Yeah, they're awesome.
Well, I mean, count on us. Obviously we're going to be there, and listeners, get involved. Come have fun with us. Come challenge us, or challenge Derek.
Challenge
not me.
I would say challenge yourself. Listen, it's. I'd be lying if I told you it was easy, right? Listen, it's not easy. It's 108 floors.
Yes.
1,455 stairs. It's not easy. It's definitely but it's challenging. If you want to challenge yourself, you're not racing it to anyone. Come challenge.
Exactly.
Just come see what it feels. If you had never had a problem breathing, I promise you, once you walk up there, you're gonna have some tightness. Everyone experiences the same thing. It's upper respiratory. You know, see what's like for other people now. And you know, we're just at the breakfast. There was a doctor who's not spearheading this, but he was very much a part of this, where his son was sick for a very long time. So it may not hit you, you know, personally have it, but it guarantee it's someone inside your sphere of influence or your family that is battling this, because I know, you know, asthma is real, and I know it's there's a lot more that we could do as a community, a lot more that we can do as friends, and a lot more that we can do to give back, to really, you know, to listen. We're growing, we're getting bigger and bigger and bigger, right? We want to know what air quality is going to be like when there's, you know, right now there's less than 2.5 million, right, in Southern Nevada. Why wouldn't we get to 4 million?
Right.
We're going to need what air quality is all about. So raising 300,000 is not enough, you know.
Exactly.
Finally getting the city after 13 years involved, you know, getting other people like that involved, the city, government, you know, we want to make this. We're in a valley. If you look around, you can see every single mountain around us, right? And we're just plopped in the middle. And there's no excuse why everyone seems to get sick at the same time in this valley. So I would like to know, right? And I think the only way we do is we get involved with Scale the Strat, or we get involved with American Lung Association. We get involved where the money is actually going to something to support our community.
Yeah.
Right here in our community.
Yeah.
Exactly.
This isn't going to, like, you know, some country. This is staying in our city to fight good air quality.
For all of us. I mean, you know, I know people think that it's not impacting you, but like you said, when you catch that flu or that cold that's going around and you just can't get rid of it, or, you know, you come outside and you're coughing and you don't know. I mean, it affects us all. We all need clean air. And so, you know, it's a battle for all of us.
Yeah.
You know, every day I have my Scale the Strat. By the way, you get a medal, and it's really unique. It's really cool. And mine's hanging in my closet. So it's just a good reminder of achievement. Yeah. You know, that personal growth, knowing that you put that together.
Participation medal.
Mine was, hey, I'm above average, brother.
Exactly. Yeah, you are. You're above average.
But you get in there, and it's cool. You know, it's something to get. But, you know, my reason for saying that is when you get to the top of the stairs and they take that picture of you. I know you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They take that picture of you. That's like the best picture ever. Exactly. I remember seeing mine, and it was my face is caught somewhere in between. I hate myself for doing this, and I'm so excited that I completed it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you walk in to the like the area where you finish I think it's a restaurant normally or whatnot. Yeah. But you walk in and everybody's there, and there's such a great sense of accomplishment and team effort. They're cheering each other on. We're cheering each other on. So again, incredible cause. You nailed it, Derek and Shannon. We're excited to just be in partnership with you and everything that American Lung has to offer. And so living large, you know, we're live right now. Give us a call. And actually, how can they get in touch with you, Shannon?
They can get in touch with us. Give us a call at the office. It's 702-431-6333. Or they can give us an email. So NevadaEvents@lung.org. Either way.
And where can they sign up for Scale the Strat if they want to sign up right now?
ScaleTheStrat.com.
Bang. ScaleTheStrat.com. Go.
Don't forget.
Sign up.
It's in 13 days.
Yes.
Sign up, right? But don't forget, Valentine's is coming up. It's going to be, you heard it, there's a discount, you know, 50% off.
Exactly.
So,
share the love.
I mean, seriously, share the love. I mean, especially, everyone goes and gets a gym membership for the New Year's. This is probably the cheapest membership that you can get to climb the most iconic tower in our city.
Exactly.
Yeah, and what a great way to give back when you have an experience like that and you're still raising. So, if you're not going to participate and you don't want to come, still call us and give us your money to help us support this. Because ultimately, we just want to take care of you in the city of Las Vegas and in Nevada. So, reach out, whether you want to make the $14,000 donation, $1,400, $14 or 14 cents. Just give us a call. Let's get you logged in and set up to support such a great cause. Guys, I tell you, Shannon, I appreciate you so much.
Thank you guys so much. And just let me say before we go, you guys are amazing partners, and I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. You guys are making all the difference, so thank you. Thank you so much.
You let us be a part of a great organization, so we truly appreciate it. But you can donate to my American Lung Association page, not Kobe's. So if you go to my Facebook page, you can click my link and it says American Lung, and feel free to donate.
I got to beat my time or my donation from last year. I think I raised over $1,000 in a couple of days. So this year I got a couple more weeks. Let's get the 3K, guys. Help me out.
For the people that know me, that will be receiving a phone call shortly.
Yeah, aggressively. I'll call you soon, guys. Make sure if you're considering giving to Derek, just don't call me. And guys, thanks again. Live in Large, Las Vegas, American Lung Association. Come help us out. Scale the strat. Again, if you can't participate, donate. If you can't donate, come participate and just ask for help from the family and friends that you have that want to see a better environment here. Thanks again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Super cool. And let's scale a strat in a couple weeks.